There we are. Hey everyone. I thought about putting the ASMR tag in this. Then I realized I didn't want to draw on that kind of crowd. But this is basically ASMR. Because it's late. I'm not tired. Well, it's late by my standards because I typically go to bed very early now that I'm on a CPAP. I'm typically in bed by this point. But I just had a nearly overwhelming amount of just kind of social specific energy. And I'm like, you know what? I promised I would do some fishing on stream, and I haven't yet. So I thought I would fulfill my promise and do some Minecraft fishing tonight. I want to make sure I remember to turn. Yeah, it's down all the way. This is a cursed fishing rod. We don't want to use that. I need 30 levels. I lost all my levels to the dragon. So that's another thing fishing can do, is help us get levels back. I am finding... Oh yeah, also, my backpack is full of stuff. Positively full of stuff. Whoop. I'm so sorry. There we go. I'm curious if you lay eggs from that. That's why I'm placing that down to check. I would like to place my rotten egg once I find where it goes. I also need to remove that slot or replace it. Let me see what kind of fishing rods there are. Oh, I don't actually need levels for the higher level fishing rods, which is splendid. I don't know, my Neptunium you get from fishing, right? Yeah, you get that from fishing. Let's start with gold? Diamond? I think I can spare 2 of my diamonds for fishing. Sounds like fun. What is that? Oh, that was just... Oh, string cheese. I'm not feeling like using string cheese for my fishing rod today, though I appreciate that it's an option I can do. I know these chests are a mess. One thing we were working on in our main streams is making the storage room to put this in. I do have a normal fishing rod, but I'd rather make a big strong fishing rod, because it seems more fun that way. We've got a couple empty chests still to fill. I want to hold on to these 2, because I want to see what I can catch in there, depending on what I come across. I might just be overlooking or missing string. I know I have string, and I also have silkworms in case I don't have string, but I know I do. Shush. I regret placing her down. There's 1 string. I need 1 more string. I actually don't like how string looks in this pack. It looks like a little piece of floss. It looks very flimsy and almost bothersome. Oh, I do have a phantom membrane, because I was talking to Dio earlier about crafting some extra dimensional eyes for his villager farm, but it turns out villager farms might not be as useful, because apparently the devs of this pack specifically nerfed villager trading, so I'm not sure how good that farm will be even when operational, but I'll probably help anyways. It's 2? Yes, 2. Let's do some fishing. We've got this nice little inlet here to fish in. I know that's the sound of a witch. The only witch around me here is me. It's frickin' Cersei. I might have to consult my book on that one. What the heck? Greek fantasy. Oh yeah, I killed a Cyclops. Woo. And a mad cow. Where's Cersei on here? Cause she's scary. Oh, and a centaur. No, I didn't kill a centaur. I found a centaur. I still haven't made a pan flute. Where is Cersei? I mean, I could just kill her and find out. It looks like it'll be a killer and find out angle. Yeah, I don't see her on here. So it's just gonna be a, sorry, girl. I unlocked the golden swatter trinket and killed a Circe. And I got a frickin' pig wand. What on earth is a pig wand? And why do I love it immediately? Also, I got a trinket from doing that? What on earth is the golden swatter? One hit kill, silverfish and endermites. I'm gonna have to send a picture of that. Rarity master as well. That's like one of the really rare ones. It seems awful, but I love it. I'm curious, can you guys go in the jars? You can. That's amazing. Okay, so you are tiny. Best Minecraft mod. Oh gosh. That's really hard. My personal vote for the best Minecraft mod is Chisel and Bits. It's the most innovative, usable in every single mod pack. It's incredible. You can either use it for really simple things, like replicating existing blocks in different textures, or complicated things like making the most intricate pieces of art, pixel art, you have ever seen. And that's why I think it's the best. It belongs in every mod pack that it can, because it is just the artist's dream, and it is incredibly low on lag, especially for what it does. It's the best. Hello, by the way, Ember, welcome. Amazing question, I guess, / trip fact. Great choice. But yeah, if I could, I would put Chisel and Bits into every single modded Minecraft mod pack that I ever played. It's not in this, unfortunately, and I wish it was. I'll tell you some other ones that came to mind. Botania came to mind as one I have interfaced with a lot intentionally. Base Chisel, like the normal Chisel, came to mind. I would say Chisel's up there as well, as just one of the best. Tinker's Construct is up there. I've caught my first fish. You love to see it. Were there any other ones that were spinning around in my head as, could it be the best? Not really. Those were the only ones that really came to mind for the best. Recency bias said Ars Nouveau, which is attempting to recreate the magic of Ars Magica, which I think it successfully has. It's a lot like Ars Magica. I didn't play enough Ars Magica to really compare the two. I have played some, but not enough. But I like it. Ars Nouveau it is. I mean, I like... what does this give me? Endurance in combat? Sure. This isn't the best mod, but I think a mod that you should consider for every pack, because it's hilarious, but also great, is Rats and Ratlantis. It is silly, but it also is so deep, has such cool stuff you can do with it. It's the most fun automation mod, bar none, in my opinion. Not the best, but the most fun. I forgot to redeem. Here's Circe. Her wand can turn people to pigs. She's a 2% chance to spawn in place of a witch. I've never played RL Craft. This has several of the RL Craft mods in it, like MCMMO, but I've never used RL Craft. Sorry, I'm enjoying what's left of my medicine time snack, which is a Cliff Bar. Wonderful. I got some driftwood. The chicken laid an egg. It can lay eggs while in the cage. I still can't find the rotten egg that I got. It appears I didn't put it away, or I did put it away rather, and now I just don't remember where it is. Because I was going to see if it would spawn us whatever it spawns. I don't actually know what it spawns. I don't remember anyways. I've definitely done it before. I just can't remember what it spawns. Here it is. Oh, we got it. You're not small. Are you tiny? What the heck are you doing? I just unleashed a baby cockatrice in my house, and maybe that wasn't the best idea. It's super hard, but I don't play Minecraft much anymore. This is also a pretty hard mod pack. Not RL crafts levels of hard, but definitely hard. Hello there. I'm starting to regret things. For one, I can't leave that 2-block gap open. Oh, I can make you sit. Thank God. Okay, so I can't have that gap. Maybe I should have thought of this beforehand. I should have thought about the possibility of success instead of expecting failure. I'm supposed to apparently make fillet knives to fillet my fish, to get better stuff from my fish and make better fish food, with better food from fish. I'm surprised I didn't get something on here from like dying to a dragon, because I did die to a dragon and it was miserable. It is 1900 health, which absolutely should not be a thing. You are the cutest little guy. You're so cute. There we go. I've claimed all of my quests. I'm up to 24 levels from claiming quests and fishing. I need level 30 to get the curse off my iron pickaxe. My Silk Touch. My Alchemist's Iron Silk Touch pick. So yeah, I guess we have a pet cockatrice now, adding to the ever-growing list of pets and cryptids that I'm amassing. By the way, if this mod has some Duke Fishron bullcrap, or like while fishing I can accidentally start a boss fight, not gonna love that. Actually, no, thinking about it, in Terraria Duke Fishron you have to choose the spawn, but he is a... you could theoretically spawn him in by accident, it would just be very hard. I want... getting a wand that turns things... I can make this too with a boar's ear. It turns things into pigs. I'm trying to think of practical uses for that. Is there anything... does it have like a quest line in Greek fantasy, or is it just a one-off? It's a one-off. Convert people to pigs. Wait, does that mean it works on players? Do you think it would work on players to make a player temporarily a pig? It's got 104 durability, so I'd be down to try it next time there's someone online to use it on. Reeled in 22 extra lily pads. I'm sorry, what? How How the hell would you reel in 22 lily pads? How? Explain. Fishing rod, explain. We also seem to be in excellent stream health, which is good. Unfortunately, earlier this evening, I was streaming, and right after a big larger streamer raided into us, my internet went down, which was very unfortunate timing. I was up for a little bit, like it was up for a little bit, so like they got to interact with me a little bit, but it got cut off prematurely. It was totally fine though. Words. Some people joined the Discord and stuff, and the streamer. I felt bad because my chat's over on the right side of my right to the right of my monitor, because of the way my desk is set up, and that's my blind side. So if I'm not actively looking at it, I can't see my phone at all. Which means if I don't remember to check in on it every once in a while, I can miss things like, you know, the "you've been raided" notification. So it took me about 4 minutes to notice I had gotten in an influx of people and had been raided. Thankfully, since it was another member of the Disabled Content Creator Collective, they were very understanding about the fact that I am quite literally, you know, half blind. And the other half doesn't work so great. So let's see, I'm supposed to use one of these on these to get... There's auto cooking fish knives. That's actually unironically cool. What kind of XP? I wonder what kind of XP that task gives me. I know I can, you know, make things with this. I don't know. But it does give me double the food, and I've not been eating a lot of protein. Oh no, I actually have been eating almost exclusively protein. Never mind. I know nothing about my Minecraft diet, except for the fact that the main thing I need is frickin' sugar. Even though I ate like 12 pumpkin pies on stream earlier, when we were flying around and got killed by the... Before we got killed by the dragon a couple times, that was my food source. We're also very close to ascending our class, and we've been talking in the back channels and are planning that when we ascend and finish one of these, that we are going to use admin powers to let us choose another one and go down another line, so we can eventually get all the specs and all the unique items for each of us. Mainly because I think everyone but me and Falcon so I think Mika's fine with her choice. 2 out of 5 regret their choice of specialization a lot, and wish they could switch over to something else to get the XP multipliers elsewhere. You'd only be able to wear one of the badges at a time that give you, you have like your class badge that gives you XP bonuses in certain things. So I get, that was a weird sound, I get 100% extra magic XP, 150% extra light and alchemy XP. Light's useless as far as I'm aware, but I don't know. Some of them have uses, some of them don't. It's very ambiguous. It's hard to tell. But it's all through this. See, skills. Like, it just tells me that, you know, light that currently exists. I don't know, oh, you know what? My high protein would be from eating cheese, isn't it? Yeah, cheese is just pure protein. Let's actually check if... Here, I got extra info. I'm gonna just Alt-tab out and read it. And see which ones do things. I know flying does nothing. I am very high in the flying stat. Oh, there's like a full flow chart. Holy cow. It has a secret use. Alchemy, here we go. Has a chance to increase potions brewed. Light. Oh my gosh. Light. Light's just not on here. Okay, never mind. Light's just not on this big mega chart. But it's a very intriguing mega chart. It also affects treasure levels and the fishing pool. I knew it affected the fishing pool. Extra drop chance, XP rewards. Huh. Neat. It appears light does nothing, though. I was hoping maybe light would, like... Because I know some of the things, like, for swimming you can get night vision underwater, extra bubbles, things like that. Oh! I got a fisherman's treasure bag. I was going to say that's one... There's also a chance when you fish for getting things like this. Little extra goodies, in addition to the treasure pool that exists in farming. Not farming, in fishing. You can get goodie bags. I also have luck too from a trinket, which is part of why we got a goodie bag so early. Also, for some reason, I'm getting these fish through the eggs from the chicken through the wall. I'm not gonna question why. It probably means I just need to move the chicken over a little bit. We'll put you right here. Nope, not like that. Like that. Let's open up our goodie bag. Underwater treasures. 35 gold nuggets. You can... Apparently, with higher smithing, you can get gold from netherrack. Iron nuggets. And leather. Honestly, pretty solid. I also got an achievement for that. Open the first fisherman treasure bag. That wording is weird. Does that mean, like, I'm the first one on the server to do it? Or is there, like, a list of them, like a tier list of them that you get over time? I don't know. This low-key fishing stream is also a good way for us to take a look at things up here. Or things we've done, things we haven't done. We've made plenty of those, to the point where I no longer use them. I should keep that because I'll need to make more at some point, probably. I've made an enchantment table. Why did I have an enchantment table on there, though? I know that recipe by heart. Was that something else that I just accidentally got rid of? Enchant. Oh, it's enchanting. Enchantment table. Very strange. I don't know. I don't need the horseshoe. I have no fall damage already. The catalyst is still something I should make. I've not made any of those yet. I've not found that yet. That one I've memorized. That one I've memorized. Those are good to keep around. That I have. I just need to go collect. That one I just pin temporarily. I think I've made this. No, I didn't make that, so I should keep that. Getting lots of fish. I've made one of... No, I've not made one of those yet. Crucibles for... I did get the okay from the other... Ahna and I are both on the server. We both love Minecraft Magic. We both chose different mod packs. Mods from the pack to start with. I'm actually nearing the end of Ars Nouveau. I can't say it. I say it different every time. I'm nearing what I can do pre-wither. So I'm probably going to start doing some of the Eidolon stuff. Probably choose a god and all that stuff and go down the Eidolon path, which is this one, Dark Magic. I've been doing this one. And even though we don't have a lot checked off, that's because most of this you need a nether star to do. Or, in the case of this stuff and this, I think, you need coarse fruit. Which we don't have access to. I found purple blocks, but I have not found coarse fruit, nor a way to grow it. It's not impossible for us to get access to that, but I guess to get access to it early, but I would find it unlikely. I'd like to, though. It would give me considerably more armor. Nice. My inventory is full. Because it's, like, possible to happen pre-end, I'm actually waiting to enchant this gear, which also seems not to be breaking for some reason. I'm waiting on enchanting this gear until I absolutely have to. Because I think that as soon as I start to enchant the stuff with good enchants, I'll get access to chorus fruit, and then won't be able to move those enchants over, and will be really upset. Because moving enchants from one item to another, even in this mod pack, is really difficult. It requires the making of a special kind of book, a tome of scrapping, which is very expensive, and only has a chance to work. Which is why, partially actually why I'm fishing. Don't judge a book by its cover. Obtain the old boot. Quick step, extra movement speed. Can I make you into something? I can make you into leather. Or, through runic infusion, I can make ice skates, magma walkers. I have these, the amphibian boots, or outrunner. Plus 5% movement speed per each second of running. I have this one. This is very good. Doubles your air supply, 25% extra swimming speed. 110% movement speed on ice. Pushes mobs and deals 5 damage while colliding if running on ice. And scales, grants resistance from hot blocks damage. Condenses lava under the wearer's feet, temporarily transforming it into solid magma blocks. Very interesting. I mean, I'm immune to lava, just straight up immune. From my, what's it called? Blaze Heart. But that's cool. I should try and remember to take a screenshot of the master trinket that I got. That is the swatter, the golden swatter. Because someone on the server died to an endermite today. Which is a new experience that I'd never seen before. By the way, you might be like, Trip, why are you streaming yourself fishing? Couldn't you just be doing this off camera? The answer is actually no. We have a rule to not do things off camera, or, well, at least while someone isn't on. If no one's on, we shouldn't. Like, someone has to be streaming to be online. Which, that rule's already been broken. Not by me. I understood the reason for the breaking. I was upset. Also, mainly because it wasn't my rule to make. So, why would I be upset when I didn't make the rule? But I'm going to do my very, very best to abide by it. And that means you get to watch me fish. And talk about random things while waiting for fish. Thanks. Let us see. I mean, I can take a look at the quest book, because I've learned that I'm fast enough to just go right out of it and reel in whatever I need to reel in. Flags. I don't need a flag, but I could make a flag. I need to... That requires me encountering a slime. What the heck are you? A flatback sucker. Can turn you into brown dye. one of the reasons I'm also doing this is I plan to do the buddy steal stuff, the buddy packs. And a good way to do that is to do this, is to get fish. I need to make this runic altar. I've gotten some of these, like I got this from my class. I get the gong, not the gong, sorry, I have the gong, that's this one. I get this one when I level up. This one's from frickin' Minecraft, the one. Favorite game that came out this year so far? Ooh. That's a good question. Baldur's Gate 3 has been very good, but I've actually had an abnormally buggy experience with it. So Baldur's Gate is Game of the Year. Just, it is. Nothing's going to be able to top it. But it's not been my favorite game this year. Honestly, my favorite game of 2023, as of right now, in terms of what I enjoyed the most, that's a really hard question. I've really been loving Farm Keeper. Farm Keeper's a maybe. Crop Rotation is also really good. The problem is there's a lot of really good games this year. And it's outside of Baldur's Gate 3, none of them stands out as like Game of the Year potential. So I guess Baldur's Gate 3 is the best game that has come out this year. But not my favorite. Thinking of my favorite is harder. Just taking out the fact that Baldur's Gate is objectively the best game. It's got some issues. And also it's like, I do just prefer playing D&D, which I am thankfully able to do with some frequency. I actually probably have a session tomorrow. Farm Keeper is great. I've got a 14 episode series of it on YouTube. I've still not beaten hard mode. Hard mode is very hard, and whenever something gets good, it gets nerfed. So that's been a little frustrating. Is every time everything like there gets like a good combo that's like really good, it gets nerfed right away. There's a goblin up there who wants my attention, which I'll give to him after this next fish. Was Brutal Orchestra this year? Or was that end of last year? Because if it's this year, then it's Brutal Orchestra. Brutal Orchestra almost made me cry when I finally got to its true ending. Oh, ew. Fermented Spider Eye, Scoot, and the Leather Cap with Cursive Binding. Crab Rotation, I'm waiting closer to release. Might play it this weekend. Can I say a little secret? I have Crop Rotation access. But honestly, I've been I've been not sure when to do it. Yeah, because like I know it said like I can technically, but it felt, I don't know, it since it didn't explicitly say like there's like not a whatchamacallit on it. Whenever a dev doesn't specifically tell me like there isn't a date, that's it. Since there was no date of like when it's okay to start making content on it, I always wait till release until they specifically give me a date. Even if that date is you can start whenever, I don't care. I'd like to have that specific date just to make me feel safe and secure, because otherwise I'm like I get anxious. Also, you never know when there's going to be like a big hotfix right beforehand, so you might accidentally, you know, go in to do your content on it and it be in a broken state. But I'm really excited to play, yeah, Embargo, thank you, that's the one. I'm very excited to play Crop Rotation. Probably Sunday or Monday. No, actually, no, not Sunday. Tuesday, actually, probably we'll stream some Crop Rotation, or Monday. I think I'm busy Sunday. An aquite helmet. Oh, that's neat. What can I... Weirdly enough, there doesn't seem to be any, Oh, no, I can smith it to break it down, that's right. I need to get some smithing levels soon. I need to also adjust my chair. So apologies for the squeaks incoming. One game that I enjoyed a lot and really wish had released in a better state so that it was a bit more popular and I could have played it more was Vampire Hunters. It's the first Survivors-like that I've even remotely enjoyed besides Potato, because it was a first-person shooter like Doom, and you were going through levels like they were like Doom levels, but with like the kind of gain items, make a roguelike build, and it was really fun. But it was, one, it was buggy, not as buggy as I expected it to be, admittedly, but it definitely had some bugs. Were just, it was incredibly, yeah, I was gonna get to that. It was way too grindy, because you need an offhand weapon to win. You just need it after the first one. I got another boot. Oh, sorry, fella. It's very grindy, and the second hand was way too important, and it never told you it was a feature until you find it buried in the meta progression tree. And when I just encountered it randomly, I was like, wait, you can randomly get a chance to just get a whole nother extra set of weapons in addition to whatever weapons you had. And of course it's tied to very expensive meta progression. And that's when I ended the series. Is like, I love the gameplay, but I got 3 corrupted tomes. Let's get cursed. We did not get cursed. Love to see it. I have a question. Can I put you in a jar? No. Can I put you in a cage? No. I didn't think so. I just wanted to check for the sake of my own curiosity. I have again gotten an egg through the wall. I now have enough levels to purge my iron pickaxe of its curse, which I'm very happy to see. Where did I put the fish chest? There we go. I am actively going to be doing a storage system. This whole room is dedicated to crafting and store. Oh my god, you got so much bigger so quickly. Scared the life out of me, buddy. It needs a name. That actually needs to be a page in our book. Have I done any of these? Nope. 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 I've done these two. Nope, nope, nope. Hi. Oh, I forgot to save the page. So I did this. I tested out the jars. I tested out the cages. And I think a third page. Animals needing names or name tags. Slim the skeleton horse. We've got unnamed cow plus rat. Unnamed cockatrice. 2 unnamed pixies. And unnamed chicken. You make horrifying noises. Jesus wept. Is there anything I can... cockatrice scepter, cockatrice skull, cockatrice eye. I'm not killing this cockatrice. You can't make me. I refuse. I refuse. Yeah, that's right. I refuse to kill you, buddy. I've not played Starfield. I have heard good things. I've obviously also, I joked about it earlier in the stream. No, that was last stream actually. Earlier today. About the the pronouns discussion happening around Starfield, which I find immensely hilarious. Unfortunate that it's actually, you know, a thing that's happening and gaining real traction. When it makes no sense. But it's a thing that's happening. I just realized, yeah, you're damaged. That's fine. I'm not attacking with you. You're not an attack pickaxe. Though I did find a diamond attack pickaxe that has sharpness 5 on it. Curious how much damage that'll do once I can actually wield it. This mod pack, currently we're working on fixing it. Prevents proper mob farms from being a thing with spawners. So I'm probably going to have to build one the old-fashioned way if I'm going to want a steady source of XP. Which probably means a big mushroom in the sky that's super dark and full of mobs that we use billows to push out. Okay, that goblet is driving me nuts. I kind of want to end him. I know I actually get things for killing him. It's actually one of the paths. It's for... I got something in Enigmatic Legacy? Corrupted Tome... Okay, apparently that crap's typically found in that frickin' end. I got 2 blaze powder. For anyone other than me, that'd be great. Yeah, it's just like... I know why they don't want to pick pronouns. It's because it means that then they have to acknowledge that not only are they an actual part of speech, they acknowledge that they use them and that pronouns are not exclusive to the trans and non-binary community. That they're a thing everyone has and thus should be respected like we do for everyone else. Isn't that right, Gabi? Absolutely. Though I have a very funny pronoun-related thing. I'm playing with a new D&D character tomorrow for a D&D MMO I was invited to join. I actually made my first character on stream. Ended up not using that character because none of the gods in the setting fit the cleric we made, which is unfortunate. But I ended up making a bard lock. Part bard, part warlock. And the warlock has an eldritch horror, a pretty chill eldritch horror named Medulla, who occupies part of their mind. In a place the DM called the Mind Palace that we made a canon thing, that there is a mental palace inside of my character's head he can retreat into to talk to Medulla. And because of that, there's a TikTok audio of Venom, and it's like, we use they them pronouns. Not because we are non-binary, but because there are 2 of us. It's one of those. Where this character uses... Oh, I got an ender pearl, yay. Uses, like, they them pronouns, because, like, it's more than one person in there. There's two whole people in there. Well, not whole people. One of them's a eldritch horror, but I put he, they on the character sheet, and I kind of told the DM, and I'm like, unlike with my, you know, my person who was made of crystals, this one's not non-binary, but they're technically a plural, because there is both a whole person, and inside of their head, a whole god, who is just kind of vibing, just kind of spectating their existence as part of their deal, which the DM absolutely loves. wholeheartedly encouraged. I never would have made such an off-the-wall character like that if it weren't for the DM actively encouraging and, like, helping out with it. Making it very clear to me that he was super on board for this weird character. It's really funny, because one of the rules, actually, when it's, like, when you join the Discord is, like, of things not to do. One of them is make a character who was or is a god. I kind of, with the DM's blessing, technically break that rule. Because while I am not a god resides in my head rent-free. Technically, I paid him rent. Technically, my character, I should place down a cauldron. Not a cauldron, a brewing stand here. Technically, my character paid him something. Wait, no. You know, yeah. Technically, oh, that's weird. Because my character owed him a debt. And because he can't, like, get around, because, you know, he's a huge tentacle monster of pure thought, he's like, I need to experience new knowledge. To do that, I need to leave. I need to be able to look outside of here. And how does he do that? Piggyback in my character's mind. Because reasons, you know? Again, that was actually the DM's idea. Is like, I just kind of wanted a symbiotic relationship with them. Where, like, they could interact pretty easily and kind of have a not a codependence, but like a easy way for them to interact with each other. I actually need to remember to... How do I turn you into seeds? I need pineapple seeds for something. Wait. Pineapple. I can't get pineapple seeds. Can I just plant this pineapple? Sorry, this is important. Let me go do this while it's on my mind. But yeah, it's a very weird character. I love them. Their name is Rare. Okay, yeah, I do just place it down. Cool. Their name is Rare. They're a bard warlock. Them having an eldritch being residing inside of them gives them tentacle powers and the ability to breathe underwater and a lot of cool stuff like that from the Fathomless Warlock subclass. And then they themselves are a bard, so that gives them certain things. Do I not have a smithing table here? Smithing table. I need one of these for my netherite anyways. Yeah, I don't know why. Oh, it has a different recipe. That's why it has a different icon. You know, I need to make one of those. That cockatrice sounds louder. Did you grow more? No, I don't think so. Unfortunately, that cockatrice did not come with a manual. There is a manual, but I don't think I have the cockatrice page yet. Because you have to randomly get the pages. Zero of 2. I can't salvage either of those. So I guess in this chest they go. Salvaging is one of the stats on my side. It's the smithing. I'm at 4. I need more. I'm trying to see if there's anything I should salvage. I would salvage the boots if I could. I can't even salvage these. I think at some point, if I want to get the level up, I'm just going to have to make a ton of either leather gear, or the best way would just be to make a ton of wooden stuff. Just to get my levels up. Back to fishing I go. It would help if I grab some food. Fish. Not fish. Cheese. I'm also going to start fishing from here. No particular reason. It's just nice and cozy in this little inlet. Okay, this... You might have to go. You've outstayed your welcome. You've been here too long. I didn't even trade with him, so I don't know why he's still here. I know I get darkness by killing him. Shadow, I guess, by killing him. But I know I can kill him painlessly. He'll never feel it. I got another frickin' boot. I can turn this into leather, which is very funny, with a cutting board. If you grunt, go away. I do have a very funny clip of a previous one of those on my first day on the server, just running full speed into my fireplace, and then when I turn around and I go, hey, get out of there, he immediately runs right back out. So I think he knows he's bothering me. He can hear my microphone clearly. He's tapped into the system. I'm gonna drink some more water. Holy cow, my fishing's already 13 because of this fishing rod. Wow. Is that gunshots outside? I hope not. It very well might be. They stopped, whatever it was. I've come to realize that gunshots are something that I typically react way too nonchalantly to. I'll just be like, oh, I hope those aren't gunshots. When that's obviously like a frickin' outlandishly low response to danger. But it's because I live close enough to an army base that I can hear them sometimes. Actually, I can hear them most of the time. Whenever they do stuff, I can typically hear it. Gross. Stuff toggling. I don't know how to get those mimic carnations. They look incredibly useful and versatile. I don't know how one gets them, though. A mimic carnation. But yeah, as you can see, you can make, like, not only food, but things like... where was it? Oh, a wheel of cheese. They're like... You can duplicate things. There's also, like, potions. You can dupe saplings. Lavender tea is a thing. Buttercups. Magma gelatin. That actually sounds delicious. Let's go this way, right to left this time. You can also make buddy card packs through it. The reason I made it was it's I think I was told that it gives me alchemy. Depending on what I put in there, I can get alchemy. Ah, I was too slow. Oh, there's a skeleton. I hear you. I hear you, little booger. There we go. I got stuck. Wait a minute, what kind of mushroom are you? Yellow, okay. Sorry, there's a different kind of yellow mushroom I'm looking for. Two kinds, actually, that I could do with some more of. I don't know where that skeleton was. Also reminded me I didn't do a check around the area to make sure no mobs were hiding under trees and stuff. I'm eventually going to be chopping down basically all of these trees in favor of automated crop growing through the rats. Not all, but most of this. There's a graveyard right here. Sorry, how did I miss this? Did I miss this, or have I been here and I just forgot? Let me keep my spellbook about me, but... Do I have a shovel? Sorry, I'm not super used to robbing graves, you know? It's not typically my style. I can go in by the side. Alright, so there is just dirt under there. Oh, frick. That's a boss ghost. Ghosts are already scary in this mod. I'm not sure I want to tango with a boss ghost. The problem is, fireworks also, yeah. It's the classic American game of is it a gunshot or is it a firework? Regardless of the time of year. I should probably kill that boss ghost so it doesn't, because they can go through walls. So if I don't kill him now, he could stealth kill me while I'm fishing later. See? Because they can do that, and they can make replicates of themselves. Oh no, I shouldn't be in the water. Yeah, I forgot I take more damage in the water. Very hard to tell what's the real one or the fake one. Okay. Go to Pew Pew Pew. But I need to kill it. Because I think it can harm other mobs, like the cockatrice. And I'm not going to lose the cockatrice to a ghost. Okay, that's ridiculous. I'm not letting that happen. I think they survive in daytime, but I'll sleep anyways. You know, no, I know summoned ones survive in daytime. He wasn't summoned, he naturally spawned from the graveyard soil. So I have no idea what will happen with him. He might now be gone. But I have to go back and find out. Because unfortunately... Oh, crap. You're not a creature I want to fly towards. Thank you. Oh, I'm on the wrong spell. I'm bleeding. And said, hey, look, give me a hug. I have a trinket that prevents creepers from exploding. Hey, no, you're different. You're a different kind of ghost. That's a frickin' tier 4. Nope, nope. 3, 4, I don't know. You're scary though. And killed me. Oh, my bed's at the wrong place. My bed's at the dragon. Fate is cruel. Did you know that? How far away am I from home? You know, just 700 blocks. Okay. I'm gonna take advantage of one thing about the situation. One, I died next to home. Two... Oh, you're a satyr. I died near the dragon. So, we get another go at trying to take the dragon's stuff. We'll find out. It's only 9 levels, you know? We'll find out if the fire dragon's moved on. Because we kind of rocked its... We didn't rock its crap, but we annoyed it a lot. So it might have been enough to not be here anymore. That bug scared me slightly. We can get some amazing things if we pull off this 8 secret mission. Also, I just realized I keep my cosmetic armor. So I could technically put this on to get a little bit of armor. Not sure it'll help. let's see if she's home. I don't hear her, I don't see her, and she has a huge model. So her being hidden is unlikely. Terrible. That's the biggie. I just gotta do this quickly. She could come back any second. There we go. Okay. Honestly, awful loot for a dragon. Truly awful. That's my death point. We now run in that direction. And if we see anything big and green, we pray. You can see my previous nerd pull to try and get a grave that was on top of the tree. That typically has amazing stuff in it, by the way. We got kind of ripped off that there was nothing good in there. Normally there's like dragon bones. That's actually the main thing that's in there, dragon bones. It was an underground one, so we couldn't have found a dragon... What's it called? We couldn't have found dragon eggs, because it was above ground. But our secret mission went well. We did successfully loot the dragon's hoard. It just didn't have much worth taking. Have I looted this? It looks like I have looted this. Hey there. Oh yeah, no, I've definitely raided this. I put a rat nugget in one of these chests. Hey there. You know, you're in a terrible place. There's an evoker above us. You really shouldn't be here, buddy. Which I can't remember if I killed the evoker. I might have killed the evoker, so this might be safe, but there's a solid chance it is in fact not. I don't need any of that. That freaking crow scared me. I don't know how I could have confused a crow for a dragon, but I found a way. I'm sorry. Is that just... Yeah, that's just the frickin' Ice and Fire bestiary chilling on this podium. It's a blank one, though. So I'll actually leave it in... No, I'm just gonna take this podium. That's awesome. I don't need an extra one of them, but... Whew, that's so many pages. What? And a bestiary lectern. I also have one of you. That startled me. I got rye seeds, which apparently I didn't have before. This means there's a dragon villager, like a draconic villager in this village, right? I think that's what this means. Thanks for the jar. I don't know why I'm being so nonchalant about the fact my stuff is gone. Because it's not actually gone. It's in a gravestone right by my house. So provided I actually put on a real bed, which I'm going to steal from here, I'll have infinite chances to get it back. There's a fletching table. You have anything worth stealing, sir? This is an inspection. You better have something worth stealing. You don't. You fail. I will be here next week to repossess the property. I just need to grab a bed from one of these. Also, sugarcane is always nice to have, especially in this mod where it's really rare for some reason. Nope. I'll take some mulberries. Oh, I remember that. There was a trapped chest, and it was linked to TNT. I was totally fine because of my armor, but the building was not. Thanks for the bed. Here's a chest with emeralds in it. Move my respawn point a little closer. as I'm continuing towards my death, which is the other direction. So let's grab our final things and go. Hello, I would like to get to that chest behind you. It had ender pearls in it. Also, I should grab the spider eyes. Whoops. I should grab... No, I don't want to trade with you, man. I want your stuff. This is like how it feels pickpocketing video game. If they don't have something to steal, they get the flint and steel. I love that. Oh, thank you. I said thank you, and then you close the door. There we go. I should be heading back the other direction now, but I just realized I hadn't looted really any of this place, despite coming here. I looted this a little bit. I should take this bread. I remember trying to take that because I thought it was floor. Well, I thought it was carpet. Alright, now we'll head back towards the home. Wait a minute. Oh, it's an allium. Is that a cat? I could have sworn I heard a cat. I don't have any fish on me if I did hear a cat, though. Lots of fish are back at home. Not on me, though. Yeah, unfortunately, the rest of the way from here to the base is water. So we're going to have to chop down one of these nice palm trees and make a boat. What are the numbers on the side? Skills. Yes. We are running MC MMO, which basically gives everything a related skill. You need certain points in a skill in order to use certain items in that category. So magic is needed for magical things, like my spellbook. Gathering is for tools, combat's for weapons, endurance is for armor. And then there are a couple things in between. Things like getting more fishing levels increase the likelihood of getting better stuff from fishing, like treasure. I have mixed feels on the MC MMO in this pack. On one hand, it's interesting. On the other hand, it means even though I have a lot of diamonds, I can't use them. Because I don't have any of the skills high enough to use them. I mean, I can use them on some things, but not like... I'm still at iron tools, and will be probably for a little while. Because each level gets bigger at the last. I need 40 gathering for diamond. And I've been stuck in the 30s for quite a few hours. Even whenever I get, like, from quests, you can get, like, these XP nodes. I keep taking gathering XP nodes, and it's not really helping. I mean, it's helping a little, but not enough. What's really annoying is there's, like, things in the mod, whoops, to try and stop you from grinding the stats, and that it's supposed to happen naturally over time, which is obviously, you know, crap. Obviously, get that. Panic. I forgot I had so much things in my inventory when I died. I don't need charred cobblestone for anything. Why do I have so many things? I'm gonna come back. I'm just unload my stuff and come back. My house is right around just over this hill. If anything comes between me and dropping off my stuff, it's getting the Bolt of Harm. Or the Avada Kedavra, if I'm feeling exceptionally spiteful. Why did my cockatrice have to make such a scary noise at, like, the worst possible time? There we go. this take off? You bet it is. Nope. Come on. There we are. Glad I left the boat out here. My stuff was starting to get washed out to sea. I got everything. Including my clothes. Nope, not that button. This button. Put that back on. There we go. I'm honestly just going to leave that boat there. It'll be a reminder that I can still die, even though my magic powers are immense. The mobs in this game just scale faster than I do. Mostly because I have very limited ways to access armor. Because almost all armor, outside of this stuff, well, actually all armor, including this stuff, requires endurance levels. Which you get by, get this, taking damage. I can't use that yet. So, yeah, that was a very weird thing to learn, is that the most effective way for me to get better armor was to hurt myself. That's one of the things I don't love about MCMMO. Is I wasn't leveling up very fast initially, because I was doing too well and not getting hit by the mobs I was fighting. So the first couple days, the first day actually, I set up a campfire that I could just walk into to take damage whenever I needed to raise my levels up a little bit. Grinding endurance by constantly jumping off a cliff? Yeah. Yeah, that's that works too. I went for the campfire method. Funnily enough, I am now completely immune to basically all instances of fire damage, so I can't light myself on fire anymore with a campfire, because I just won't take damage anymore. Because I got a trinket that negates both fire and lava damage. So unless I manually turn that off before grinding my endurance, I will be unable to do so. The only way I know of to really get endurance for myself now is like spikes. I could set up spikes and do it. Or I could just, what I've considered doing, I think this is a terrible idea, but it's really funny. I'm considering trapping a zombie, just a base zombie, name tagging it, locking it up someplace, and just have a fight pit that I jump in with all the stuff, like stuff that gives me bonuses to gaining endurance, like shields and stuff like that, and just let them wail on me to gain both combat and endurance. I know the idea of setting up a make-your-own fight pit that you rig from the start sounds kind of terrible, but honestly, it's the best I've thought of so far to deal with the weird endurance thing. For a while, I needed endurance because I was relying on a thing called the Golem's Heart as my spellstone. I no longer use that. I now have a thing that lets me do this, which is just propel myself a very small amount. It has the... But the main thing it does is also completely negates all forms of fall damage and crash damage from elytras. So I can yeet myself around with my propulsion spell with absolutely no qualms or worry about hurting myself. I literally jumped so far. I used a special item to beam me straight up with levitation. I couldn't see the ground beneath me. I was so high in the sky. And I just jumped. And it was just zoomed straight down to the ground. Absolutely no fall damage. It was great. It was very fun because I then used that with my elytra to get super duper far. Well, it's not a real elytra. It's takeoff, which gives me, I think, how many seconds is it? I don't know. It launches me in the air and then gives me temporary Elytra Flight. It's a spell from Ars Novu. I don't know how to say that frickin' mod's name, and I'll never get it consistent. Why they decided to give it a much worse name, I don't know. I mean, it was a different group of people who made the one, so I understand they could have just called it Ars Magica again. But, like, you could have called it, like, Majorica. I say it like Nouveau. It has so many O's. No, sorry, so many U's. That's why I call it Novu. Because my literally blind self mixes it all together, and it's just like... I don't know. I can't keep track of what's next to the O's and the U's, and it's just all blur. Like most words, actually, for me. I just thought I'd take a look through the things. I got a wooden shovel. Shall we go salvage it for some XP? Even though it gives nothing. Because it salvages into no sticks. Thank you. Salvage 0 out of 0 sticks. Thanks. Let's see, chalk. That's the relics mod. This is Spartan weaponry. I'm just seeing if there's anything of interest that I've somehow missed. This is like some things like this look really cool, but I need dungeons. I've also never seen a heart container. And even the demon guy doesn't give you them like I thought they would. The demon thing from that mod doesn't. Dancer's sword. That's really cool. Dual crossbows. Baby crossbows. Baby crossbows. What? I have all the things to make the infinite dungeon portal. I just have to find the stronghold, and that's going to require a lot of Eyes Vendor I don't have. And I could not find anything in this mod that just lets me locate it. Oh, an extra wooden sword. Fabulous. I don't know how to do that without it actually interacting with it. I did search Stronghold, didn't I? This is the Dreadsteel stuff. How do you make this? Witherbone. Dreadsteel ingot. You hear whispers coming from the flames. Oh no, never mind. Yeah, I'm familiar with... Yeah, nah, frick that noise. That's never getting made by me on this server, probably. It's just not gonna happen. I do have netherite now. We do have some. Not a lot. We have 7 netherite ingots. I haven't decided what to use them on, because there's obviously lots of applications. But the main problem is I can't use most of them. Like a netherite sword is combat 65. I can make a smith hammer, but smith hammers are garbage. Because I can't use them yet. Netherite sickle requires combat 65. Pickaxe requires gathering 60. Like, I don't know. And I have a quite good way to get more netherite. So it's not a big deal if I use it on... if I don't save it. I did say I would go to the Undergarden soon, but I just haven't yet. Same with the Twilight Forest. Mostly because I wanted to make a portal room. like a room with all the different dimensional portals in it. And dungeon spawner from Stalwart Dungeons. We have a lot of extra stuff in the end, but we're agreeing to all go there together. So, I can't skip right to the end. I've got to wait. And we're going to do it as a group. Though I think I'm okay to find the stronghold. I'm 90% sure I'm allowed to do that. I just obviously can't go through it. Which I wouldn't want to yet anyway. Because I have a suspicion that the Ender Dragon, like basically every other mob in this game, has been buffed, and I would like to not fight it alone. Mostly because if I'm the only target of its damage, I'm not surviving. I think I could maybe out-damage it. Like, I think I could kill it pretty fast. I just don't know I could kill it fast enough to be certain, you know? And I like certainty. Though I have made, like, the strongest thing I can. I have that. Clogram. Probably quite hard to make. Probably hard to get, rather. I think that's what Dio's been working on, is getting the stuff for the mining dimension. I do have it on a tab here, don't I? Yeah. Diamond Ore. Next time I see a diamond, I should silk touch it. Ironwood. That's not too hard. Falsite. Soul Fragments. I've not done the blue sky stuff at all. Maybe I should open up my blue skies book. I can make this. That's another blue sky. Clogrium, Crying Obsidian, and Zirconium, which you get from the tropical dimension. Okay. Why are you so loud? You are just... Do we have mufflers? No. Do we have sound... We don't have sound dampeners or anything like that. I really wish we did. You are just unbelievably loud. To me, at least, and I can't quiet you in any way. So you're probably... I've talked about making a... Like one of the connected islands have, like, all my horses in it. By all mine, I mean 3. 2, with the intention to catch a 3rd, I guess. And him. Or her. Still open the names for it. For a cockatrice that are appropriate. Because I could obviously make a D's joke with it, but I just don't want to, because I plan on, you know, showing it off and maybe using it in battle once it's strong enough. There's a skeleton rattling in the mountain. I got an extra leather cap, which means we're going over here. I wish there was a way I could, you know, do that without interacting with it. I think I have enough pineapples now, actually, to go to the Tropicraft dimension. Because I think it's these. You make a pina colada, and you drink the pina colada in a lawn chair, and away you go to paradise. One thing I could totally do right now that I'm thinking about. I have the stuff to make the bed. I've made the bed for Dio. The nightmare and dream bed. The bad dreams or whatever. The sleep traveling dimension that takes you either to Nightmare Land or Good Place. I am much stronger now than I was there last. So I could definitely go to either place and either, if I go to the good place, get a unicorn. Or if I go to the bad place, maybe kill Herobrine. You're probably like, Trip, you can't beat a dragon. How could you beat Herobrine? I don't know what Herobrine's like. He could be really easy. It might just kind of stare at you. I don't know. Or he could just be what I think he is. He's probably just a reskinned Enderman with more HP. That's what I'm thinking he probably actually is. Oh, there's a fisherman's hat that can put on rats. It's a buddy card pack. I should do buddy cards. There's so many crafting recipes for that dang mod. It's a cool mod, though. Buddy cards. Grading luck. I can make grading luck potions. Buddy binding. A buddy steel hook. I don't know what the hooks are actually used for. Oh, and it gives a chance to not use durability on your fishing rod. Neat. To make one of these, you need one of these, which needs one of these. So, okay, you can't craft them that way. You can't craft them through a typical crafting table, which doesn't surprise me. So probably the base set is found in dungeon loot. Then there are the nether packs, which I guess you find in the nether. In the booster box, the end set. Then there's the bug set, which you can make from any other pack, plus ember gel, wood, a buddy steel nugget, and therium. Oh no, specifically rainbow wood to get set 4. Okay, so there's quite a... Contains 9 buddy cards from all sets. Very expensive. But I mean, there are also a lot of cards, aren't there? Quite a few, anyways. I do find it funny that some of them contain sticks of gum you can eat, like old trading cards. There's also card displays. The knife, the several items and tools and stuff that get better based on how many buddy cards you have. Ooh, I got another treasure bag. I like these. Kelp. Pants. Oh, rabbit's foot. Speed aura. Passively, speed of allies. I don't have enough allies. I actually desperately needed one of these for, not for that, I have that. Not, what's that? That's really nice. No, I need you for a spell. The Glyph of Fortune. Yay. Glad I don't have to kill a rabbit for that. Nice. Medallion token. Grading sleeve. Oh my god, my cockatrices make such scary sounds. And then, to make... Oh, I hate that you have to shred up cards to make Buddy Steel Blend to make cards. That's for Farmer's Delight. And then you use this to make the Buddy Steel ingots, or the perfect Buddy Steel ingots, which are used to make really good tools that start off, I think, just slightly better than iron, but eventually are the strongest tools in the pack. With a much lower grind, technically speaking, but luck-based. You gotta collect them all, instead of, you gotta do the same task over and over. But similar. So this is set 1. Then there's the Nether set, the End set, the Bug set, and Farmer's Delight. I have a lot of the base set. Though I don't actually know if JEI shows you all of them. You know what? Now that I'm talking about it, I kind of really want to open up some buddies, some buddy packs that I've got. I think I brought the chest over too, because they did have their own dedicated chest in my temporary base. Also, I need that to put that on Diamond Horse armor when I've got enough XP. Which one is this? Glow Trap. I don't understand the point of that spell book. It just seems bad. It might just be bad. There's like there's a fireball, a freezing fireball spell that I got as well that is just objectively bad. Because it rarely does its effect. Here's a buddy pack. But should I be using you to make a different tier of buddy pack? Nah, I'm just going to crank you open. Knight, Dr. Lazuli, Hollow, Yang, now Edgy. Now can I see all of you on here? Like, can I see a Yang? Probably be down here. There's Yang. So I'm going off the assumption they're all in JEI. Or NEI, or whatever this mod's called. Different types of it are different names. I can't find my binder. Did I not? I might not have carried that chest over yet, because the move back and forth is a big one. Maybe I should do that instead of fishing. I should maybe be moving stuff across. Somehow I've not... Oh yeah, no, I was just talking about that, how I haven't actually technically done that yet. Because I did it for Dio, but I didn't have the prerequisite, so it didn't count it. It doesn't look like I brought across that chest yet. Or it's in here. No, it doesn't look like it's in here. But I should make some more chests and sort this out, because this hurts to look at. Let me just go chop down some wood. Pineapple. Eventually I want to clear all these islands of their trees anyways, so doing this is doubly productive. We're going to be turning most of the chests... Oh, thanks. We're going to be turning most of the chests into drawers, and then connecting them all together with the Simply Storage mod, which is basically computers, but not computers. It does all the functions of the mod computers, but it's called something else. And is slightly less grindy. And you don't have to, like... It's mostly diamond cost rather than, like, quartz processing chips and things like that. I don't know why I said processing chips like that, as if I had no idea about computers. When I've not only built my computer, but also have a degree in informational technology. Oh, sorry. I have a, an equivalent certification, because the, where I got my degree from no longer exists. They lost their accrediting this, so I can't claim it the same way anymore. We're definitely going to need to make a drawer for sand, which I expected, but where'd I put the normal oak? Oh, you know what? It can just take up slots for now. I don't care. I cannot be bothered. Oh no, I need those things. There we go. That's why they have their slots up there. Even a jar. This jar has a slot. Even though I think I'm done with all the things I need you for. Just if I want to catch yet another pixie. The fireball spell should probably get its own slot as well, so I don't accidentally cast it and kill myself. Or more accurately, destroy everything around me, because it's just a big ol' AoE fireball. D&D 5e style. This is takeoff, this is fireball. You know what? We'll go into here. Congratulations, fireball. You get your own slot. Because you should not be on my hotbar. If you're on my hotbar, there's a problem. We'll sleep and then we'll fly. Oh no, not sleep, let's set our spawn. And then fly. My home is... well, old home is back this way. There's an ad break in progress. I got an ad. New quest inbound. Oh, it's encouraging more people to join. That's for the D&D MMO thing I mentioned earlier. I'm really excited about it. But I really want more people to come, because I'm actually one level below the level I'm supposed to be, because I'm a new member of the MMO. Starting level is 4 right now. That might sound weird, but it's gotten raised over time. There have gotten more players in it, and like as they've upgraded the starting area. And I would really like higher level people to help me not die, because I like this character, and it'd be a shame if they died like as soon as I got them. I should probably make one of these. There's so many kinds of seeds in this frickin' pack. Yes, I am flying just a tad too high. It's a little intentional. Glyph of chaining. Why haven't I made that yet? Lots of things on here I just should have made already. The book needs to... I need to put more entries on the book. Here we go. Hi. There's basically always these guys here, because, you know, they spawn around this structure. Good news is they're very easy to kill, because they take forever to aim and reload. Magic protection. Don't actually know how useful that is. I don't know if any mobs even do magic damage. I'm assuming the mobs from the other magic mod can deal damage. There aren't the Wildens and stuff like that from the mod I'm doing. They just bite you. I've not seen them use anything close to magic. I've killed 60 pillagers. That is a lot of pillagers. Holy cow. This isn't our house, by the way. Our house is underground. It was very much a starter base. So that was our house over there that we lived in next to that. Let's go inside. We're still working on the process of moving. As such, there's still a warp stone here, and there's a bunch of crap in here. But what do I get for having killed 60 pillagers? XP, coins, and more gathering XP. Bad reputation. Kill 10 wandering traders. I've only encountered one, so that's going to be kind of hard. This was our... Yeah, this is our buddy chest. Because we've got this binder that's not filled up yet, but we're about to try and fill it. What? Base set. Wait, did I collect them all, the base set? I did! Alright, I've got all of base set. Which means I can start... What does this do? I should probably read the guidebook. Sets, helpful items. Mystery packs. Only way to get packs that are from unloaded or discontinued mods, since they can give cards from every set. I'd rather not do that. What grading sleeves? The grades. The Ender Binder, card stand, booster box, Enderlings. Wandering around the land, it will gladly trade some cards with you. Aww. Careful not to lose them. There are benefits to trading with Enderlings a lot. Even if they're willing to trade with you, they will not trade everything at once. You can reset the trades with one of these. Specialty items. Xylex rings. Breaking vaults with a Xylex ring will keep their basically make them shoulder boxes. Work similar to perfect buddy steel armor will upgrade with your collection. Work with the same enchantments. It upgrades the same rate, but is always one level above, meaning both its initial and final power are stronger. Because of the card that helped form the steel, the armor can be enchanted with buddy binding, as well as all the other ones you'd expect. I'm wondering about normal buddy steel. Actually, no. I want to know about the metals. Enchantments. What is buddy boost? Useful enchantment for upgrading your medallions. What the medallions do, though. That's what I want to know. What do the medallions do? Specialty items. Ring, pickaxe, metal. Odds of getting deep luminous, as well as finding a random card when mining. Okay, so it just gives you a chance to find cards in deep luminous. Interesting. Okay, that's a lot. We've gotten all of base set. Oh, you can rarely get them from kids. Okay. Here we go. It will give you speed 1 when equipped. That's neat. So I did that. That was cool. Just break this chest. It's armor that used to be good that is now not so good for us. We have gone past it to this the mage armor that gives me extra mana. Now we're going to take advantage of the existence of our backpack and just do that. I'm high enough level to use the slow iron greatsword if I wanted to, for whatever reason. Well, it's 2 double chests cleared out. And this chest. Now that this is no longer cursed, I can pick up our pixie. Or not. Gotcha. This was meant to be her hotel. I don't know how to make her go in it. I need to actually get that segment from the Ice and Fire mod with thingy. Taking our counter jar we don't need anymore. This cool looking Centennial Trophy, which I don't think you have a use, you just look cool. A fresh anvil. UI. This is my bestiary. Blood alchemy. A hippocampi. Affinity to sponges and prismarine crystals. Fall around. Oh, you can breed hippocampi. You can tame them. Made to sit by interacting with them with a stick. So I should try and tame a hippocampi with kelp. Good to know. I wouldn't have thought of that. See, anything else from here? I have read this before. Fire dragon eggs. Yeah, I'm not going to be doing that anytime soon. We'll move our lectern across. Our terrible little netherwort farm that got us our first levels in alchemy. Oh, do I get anything cool for this? I do. Quite a bit of XP. There's a lot to explore with this mod that I do intend to do. I intend to fill this out and do the perfect bloody steel stuff. Hello, crystallizer. My globe. I don't feel like moving this whole array. I mean, I should. It's not that many pieces. Plus, it needs a permanent home at the base. Also, for some reason, the mycelial soul link, source link, isn't doing what the book says it's supposed to do. In addition to everything, it's supposed to, see, if I did it with that, did it keep its blaze powder in it? Nope. Just lost a blaze powder. And I mined too fast and broke this. I guess I'll bring my goddess statue with me, my Feywild brazier. I have 1 slice of cake left. I'll bring my horned statue and goddess statue. Let's bring these bookshelves. I did unfortunately just make one of these. We're really basically almost done moving everything out of here, which is wild. We're not technically done, but we're almost done. I'm still so mad that I traded a bunch of... Nope. I know, that's a Minotaur. I don't want to go deal with a Minotaur right now. Got 1 more slot. We'll fill it with some sea pickles. Now we fly home. To home 2, I guess. Our new home. Is there anything I can use the smithing table for? I can smelt it. I don't need 2, so... I can't smith it either, funnily enough. So I can put 1 more thing in here, you know, on me. I could bring that planter. Yeah, let's bring the planter. Where did it go? Oh, it was behind me. We will not be looking to tame any hippocampi on this journey. We'll be drinking water and doing my Duolingo because I'm about to lose my streak. Priorities. For the sake of all of you, I will not do a speak aloud lesson. The last time I did that on stream, I went down to like 1 viewer from, I think, 7. But to be fair, my German is pretty good. I speak okay German. Especially for someone who taught themselves German until learning about Duolingo. I was teaching it myself via television and specifically an old, like a language learning show called Mutzi. Because I decided I wanted to learn German when I was a kid. You know, normal kid things. Deciding to teach themselves a language. Oh, jukebox. Where my heart used to be. I just realized it is almost midnight, so I do need to hurry up and do this lesson so I don't lose my streak. But one thing I will do is, for one, not look into a wall. I don't know why I was. Let's pull out the Bestiary Lectern and my Bestiary. Boom. And just fill it with our many manuscript pages that I grabbed. Grabbed previously. They're in one of these. Don't see any manuscript pages. I can also do the search. Manu. $27. 7. Oh, there's one in the bottom corner there. 17. Cool. Is there anything else I need to make these from? Nope. So we can just learn it all. Or hopefully learn it all. Let's learn about ghosts, because we've been dealing with those. Pixies. Give me trolls. Cockatrice. Hydra. Gorgons. Those. I already have hippogriffs, I think. So give me tamed. The undead. Fire dragon. Sea serpents. I think there's a thing for getting every entry. I don't think I have cyclopes. Lightning dragons. Oh, hippogriff. Deathworms. I have 2 left. I almost have them all. Can I make these? No, you can only find them. So I basically have almost the whole bestiary, which is exciting. We would like to learn... What are... Oh, these are hippogriffs. That's right. dropping many rabbits' feet might get their trust, and then you can ride them. I'm very surprised how many of these mobs turned out to be tameable. Yeah, I'm still at it. I took quite a long break. A several hour break. Because my internet went down briefly. And I had energy. And I decided to come back on. Let's learn about the ghosts, huh? They cannot be destroyed by any projectile. Best way is with a silver sword. Alright. I'm also finishing a duo as still. There we go. Leave behind simple ectoplasm when they die. Used to craft cursed chests and graveyard soil. Ghosts can spawn into the world when a human is killed in a horrible manner by another player. Cursed chests summon a ghost that can haunt during the daytime. Graveyard soil spawns ghosts at night when all is dark. Also have a chance to drop a phantasmal ignet, which can be used to upgrade it into a phantasmal blade. Ghostly apparitions that pass through blocks. Neat. So what I need to deal with that ghost problem is a silver sword. But silver, I don't think I have found any of. I don't think I have any silver. Which is in fact unfortunate. Huh. I mean, I do have just a good iron sword. Or we can try this thing. You know what? I'm not wielding anything in the other hand. Let's try it. Obviously we'll sleep because it's nighttime. No, it's not nighttime. It's just almost nighttime. So it's just like, just on... Oh no, it's not. It's just because we're in the dark zone. That's right. I would like to go clear out our graveyard. So that way it doesn't spawn any more ghosts without me choosing to spawn them. Ignore me walking into the tree while I'm trying to get chat back up after not having it open. Because of... Well, I had it on the computer. Because of the Duolingo. Where's the graveyard? It's right there, it is. Quite bright. Now we know. Magic does not affect them. Needs the blade. Oh, I did get the chest out of here. I just gotta get all the graveyard soil out of here so they stop spawning. There we go. I do not want any more surprise ghost attacks. Especially not another champion one that scared the ever-living fudge out of me and got me killed. There you go. Got nothing from the willow tree. I love that happy little dinosaur guy. I'm trying to learn how to make animated GIFs, animated emotes. It's very difficult. I will probably have to outsource. I was going to try and make one myself, or 2 myself, or 3 myself, or however many. I don't remember how many slots I have. I think I have 5 animated slots and 10 normal slots. I have very limited artist ability due to my lack of vision, So, the ones I've made... Yeah, I'm definitely desecrating this graveyard. It's... If it was ever sanctimonious before, sure as hell ain't now. And I do not regret it for a second. You can quote me on that. I do not regret desecrating that graveyard. It desecrated me first. But yeah, the animated emote slots. Oh, an Enderman. I need you. I probably am gonna have to commission someone, or just ask help from another artist. Ask an artist to teach me how to make them. That's just a wild dog. Do I have bones? I don't have a pet. I don't have a pet dog that's real. You're real. Come back. No, you're real. You're not made of magical energy like my other one. Doggo! 2? Multiple doggo? Yay! Multiple doggo! 3 doggo! Yay! That makes me so happy! Oh, we are gonna kill this Enderman, though. Just FYI, he's marked. You know what he's marked for? A little punch. Then a little punch. Hee hee. Lift off. And now the doggos will teleport. You might be like, Trip, why are you getting even more pets? Because I can, and also I'm the resident druid. It is my responsibility. The point ghosts start messing with you, they give up your right to a peaceful afterlife? Absolutely. If they are ghosts, that means they have already decided not to be at rest, for whatever the reasons are. Therefore, I'm under no obligation to give them that rest. Yeah, I had a spell that summoned wolves. It was very buggy. Did not work right, like 90% of the time. And they would go away eventually. So it felt like very weird. Like summoning wolves and then them just disappearing in a few minutes. Whoops. There we go. And that's the Frosty Freeze. It can go. I don't want it. It's a terrible spell. Well, just by go as in go into the mess that is my storage system. I am working on it, to be fair. It's just going to be a multi-stream thing of slowly increasing it. Favorite animal? Ooh. That's really hard. I'm going to say it changes based on moods and things like that. At present, it would probably be some species of frog. But I'm trying to think, what is my favorite species of frog? That is surprisingly an incredibly hard to answer question. What's my favorite species of frog? I mean, you got the red-eyed tree frog, they're iconic. And for good reason. But are they really my favorite? Oh, you know what? I do know. What's their actual name? They're called Pac-Man frogs. What's their real name? No, that's not the one I'm thinking of. I do like glass frogs a lot. Not my favorite, but they're up there. Oh, you know what? I do know. I am a sucker for the blue poison dart frog. It looks fake with how cute it is. Same with the strawberry poison dart frog. They are just so cute, little neon buddies that just look so happy with existence. it's light. That's weird. Cool, but weird. So yeah, I'm gonna go with, tonight's answer is the blue or strawberry poison dart frog. That answer is subject to time, change at any time. It used to be the mountain bluebird. It used to be the mountain bluebird. Then I kind of learned, I kind of went back into my frog phase that I had when I was younger, and I just fell back in love with frogs, and it's that at the moment, still. Although, one thing I will tell you, I love frogs, but I recently acquired a friend who has not just a hatred of frogs, a borderline true phobia of frogs. Which, as someone who part of their vibe is like, I'll jokingly call it frog core, that has been really difficult. Like, I like to send gifts with frogs. I like to, like, a lot of my reaction pictures are frogs. Hey, I need to sit them down someplace downstairs. We were in a D&D campaign together, and I got a pet frog. I mean, like, it's, ooh, yay. I'll have to come back up here. I realized I'd never cleared out those chests. You're a fan of the helmeted water toad. I'm not familiar with that one. Looks like offhand. I'll have to look one up when I get a second. Oh my gosh. In the chests of one of those was a frickin' Silk Touch iron pickaxe. To be fair, without mending. But still, that's wild. We're actually going to be able to complete our manuscript book here. With our last 2 entries. I now have a complete bestiary. That's not an achievement? Frick you. I'm very surprised that's not an achievement. Or do I just not have the prerequisites for the achievement? No, it just looks to not be an achievement. Wild. Okay, let me look this up. A helmeted water toad. Oh, they're cute. Okay, I approve. You have my approval. Great choice. I love how I said, like, you have my approval, good choice, as if, like, I could just tell you no, and the universe would make you get a new favorite animal. Or a new favorite frog, I guess. What sword was this? Oh, my hunting sword, yeah, it's... I upgraded past it pretty quickly. But it was alright when I needed it. Also, unfortunately, this might seem good. I do not have enough endurance to wear diamond armor. Plus, I want the mana boost, because I am all about the mana. So it's better for me to wear something that protects me a little less, that lets me do significantly more of everything. I just had to pull a hair out of my eye, which was not fun. Thankfully, it was the eye that's, for lack of a better word, effed up. In your city, you have a toad-themed festival? Oh, I'm so jealous. I would go every single year. I would make a thing of it, of going every year. That sounds unironically a blast. My kind of thing. I don't know of anything like that around here. I know by my college there was a tulip festival. By the first college I went to. I'm going to a second college soon. To hopefully finish my degree. And hopefully be in a less ableist environment. And not have a dean of students who actively hates me. I need to stretch my leg again. Oh. Big pain. Oh. That hurts. Pro tip, just, being ill sucks. When did I last go to college? That was 2020 or 2021. It was pandemic. You can put silverfish in a bottle. Good to know. It was the pandemic. And the school used the pandemic as an excuse to take away my disability stuff. My disability, not allowments, but like, what are they called? Provisions? Basically the things that let me compete, like, academically with other students in a almost equal playing field, because, you know, not only do I have several physical disabilities, I just recently started the process of, you know, going blind. That's, this whole diplopia, needing to wear an eye patch, all that had just happened. And they took advantage of that to, during COVID, to be like, nah, we're not going to give you, like, the extra time you need on assignments, and, that was the biggie, is I needed extra time, because I was having to adapt to an entirely different way of reading. After many, many years of being an incredible reader, like a genuine speed reader. Accommodations, that's the one, thank you. I'm losing all my words tonight. Why can't... I'm trying to get up to that specific level with the chests that are unopened, and I'm failing. Yeah, they used it as an excuse, as a way to legally get rid of my accommodations through my thing through the state. And I couldn't contest it because it was COVID and there was no one to get a hold of. And I couldn't, like, afford to drag it out to court. I technically can drag it out to court at any point. Statute of limitations on it will be until, like, I'm, like, 30-something, but I don't know if I'll ever be able to afford to go toe-to-toe with that school in a court of law. Big air quotes around law, by the way. Because obviously the amount of money I have shouldn't decide whether or not It's kind of weird. Extra time is like one of the least destructive accommodations. Oh, absolutely. That's why I was so mad. Because in a distanced environment, it literally did not affect any of them at all. That it would take me extra time to do an assignment, when there was no class where I'd be doing assignments in person anyways. It was just via online. And I'm like, hey, since it's online anyways, I need extra time because I'm literally having to reteach myself how to read now that I'm seeing 2 of everything all the time. And they're like, nah, we think you're going to use it to cheat. And, well, because they knew lots of their students were cheating. Mostly because lots admitted to cheating. They, basically, anyone they didn't have to, anyone they could find a reason to, take away their, stuff through the disability, accommodations thing on campus, they did. it wasn't just me. It was like a big kind of sweep across all the disabled students. I think it resulted in almost all of them leaving the same year. I know when I left, I was the last one living on campus. I was the last visibly disabled person living on campus. We'd gone from like 5 or 6 to 0 in a semester and a half. By visibly disabled, I mean ones who used any sort of what's it called? Mobility aid, or yeah, any sort of mobility aid or other visible disability. We went from 5 or 6 to none, with me being the last one to leave. Oh, hi. Glad I left. I have since applied to what is hopefully a better college. Working with a state agency rather than a local one. What is that? A wraith heart. Whoa. Hi. But yeah, I do know very well that people say that, you know, disability discrimination's like not a thing. If you did, I learned this recently, that there are quite a large chunk of Americans who just do not believe that that's even remotely a thing. But, not only does it happen, it probably will continue to happen for quite a long time. We're, not seeing the last of it for a while. Or won't be anyways. You guys see this rat? It's got the zoomies. Yeah, full-time schooling, getting your master's, that sounds like a very difficult combination. I'm very sorry. There you go. You're stuck in the grass. I know disability issues are so bad here. I live in the American South. That I have actually gotten more used to being blinder and like not using my accessibility device for, well, calling it an accessibility device makes it sound fancier than it is. My eye patch, which helps with my diplopia by preventing light from going inside of my eye that no longer works but has a working light receptor that's causing the issues. Where's the rat? Is it still on me? But yeah, that's where the eye patch is from. I wear an eye patch, it helps me see by preventing my eye that's borked from getting light receptors, and as such when I don't give it light reception, it doesn't cause as much strain. Why won't the rat leave? There we go. Is another girl rat. I've been trying so hard to get a male rat. One day, chat. One day. Ooh, potion of chilled ore. A bone chill wand. That seems cool. After I kill this mob, I'll go to bed and either go to bed, IRL, or go back to fishing. A lot of people with disabilities don't have a baseline understanding of disability issues, which is a shame because anyone could become disabled at any time. Absolutely. It doesn't help. There is zero disabled education at all at any level of learning outside of college, and even then you have to go out of your way to receive it, and it still might not even be good. Because people don't understand disabilities, it creates such heavy ostracization, not only towards those who have them, but towards the concept of having them, where you're seen as a lesser person for being disabled, even though it can happen to, yeah, literally anyone at any time. It's one of those things. Ooh, resonance? Interesting. Gravity. Manner and gems. I really enjoyed Philly. I agreed. It was a very good time. It was great spending time with y'all. It's very sad that something like that won't happen again. At least Mindfair won't. And it doesn't look like Minecraft itself is planning on getting back into the convention game again anytime soon, which is understandable. They had two not so great goes at it. I think about that. I think about Mindfair a lot. It was big for me. One of the most important events in my life, which is wild to think about and say it in that way, but it's true. It's one of the most single impactful things to happen in my life. Yes, Mindfair. It was a Minecraft convention, officially sponsored by Microsoft and Mojang. In, oh god, what were the years? I went there back-to-back years in Philadelphia, and it was great. Got to meet several. Unfortunately, a lot of them are either out of the streaming, out of the content game entirely, or moved on from Minecraft, which is fine. So, Martin from the Yogscast. Obviously, I met some people who would eventually become my friends, like Dog Miner. I've not talked to Karma or Brownie in a while. My last talk with Brownie wasn't great. I will admit, meeting Direwolf was like very strange to meet. He was kind of more stun locked by meeting people than we were. He was not super used to social situations, which is fair. Excuse me. Direwolf is about as anxious as the rest of us. I think it might have been his first convention, or his first one in a while, at least. I don't know. I remember there was some backstory there. Yep, that would also track. One thing I still find wild is the first year I went there, I met Grian, and Green was a pretty cool guy, but wow, like, I can say this. There are some people who are very different online than IRL. I think he falls into that category, but in a good way. Where, like, he's the kind of person you could get the vibe of, but is he really annoying in real life? And I'd say no. I spent quite a lot of time with him in, what was his username? He stopped making content, actually, not too long after. Taurus? It was, like, Green's best friend at the time. But he ended up he stopped making content right around 2018, 2019. Oh yeah, False was exactly how she is online IRL. Just very cool, very laid back. Whenever I see like a kid with juice at a restaurant, I think of False, who ordered an apple juice, and because there were a mix of adults and kids, they assumed it was one of the kids' orders and put in a kitty cup, and False was like taken aback. It was very funny. And it started the great debate of, like, sorry, my throat, like, kind of felt like it was closing for a second there. Of, like, how old is too old in the eyes of society for things like juice and, like, kitty cups? I mean, I still drink apple juice. I still use lidded cups. I don't think I would use... I don't think any of the ones I use would be oh, I reeled it in too early. Be classed as kitty cups, but, these days especially, I would use one. No spillage. Also, it's easier to take to go. Get more bang for your buck on your drink. It works out. Yeah. I use sippy cups so long. I prefer them slightly to, like, the tradition. I preferred them slightly to the traditional straw when I was younger. But, basically, any drink I can be portable with, I like. I don't love the actual sip of the cup. I do appreciate how hard it is to spill, and that it doesn't have a separate spoon, a separate straw, because you've got, like, the whole. You can lose the straw can come out, the straw can get dirty, and then you know how you're going to drink it. I think if I found the right sippy cup, I would still use one. With the frequency at which I'll, like, drink stuff like water while working at my desk, like I drink flavored water a lot, I would totally throw it in one of those. I mean, I never run the chance of, whoa. I caught the item midair. Is sparkling water out of a can? Yeah! That's what I just finished. I just finished a blueberry pomegranate bubbly. I've been trying to make the transition from soda to water by using carbonated and even caffeinated water. Caffeinated water helps with the headaches. Carbonated water gives me the mouthfeel that my brain wants. I'll be honest, dog. I don't even remember which minigame it was that you demanded a rematch on. Or if it's still around. Wasn't that the one was like the build in place? Where it's like it was like part combat, part like build cover and things like that. You switched over and you got diagnosed with diabetes? Smart move. I've been cutting back. I don't know necessarily because I need to, because like I've not had any problems with blood sugar or anything like that, or blood pressure even. So I'm in pretty good. It's weird. I'm in good health, but I'm in bad health. I'm in good numerical health. I'm in bad practical health. Because, like, you know, I have really good heart rhythm. I was an amazing shot with the bow and arrow and stuff like that back in the day. Because, let's see, when was Overwatch big? That was right around that same time. I ended up getting into top 500 Overwatch rep console as a freshman in college in 2019. I was a good shot, and then of course then the diplopia happened and I became chronically double visioned. I got too good at something, so God released a hot fix, and that hot fix was to not fix the use of my eye. I think I'm going to wrap us up tonight. It is 12:14. I've been streaming an additional 2.5 hours. I hope you have enjoyed this, whatever this was. Good night, everyone. There's no one for me to send over to RAD to, so good night.